This spot gives you a World Tree passive pal every 2 to 3 minutes. No breeding, no grinding, just walk back and forth. Let me show you exactly where to stand. By the way, if you're not sure which passives are actually worth chasing, before you start breeding, I use the passive skill planner over at our Palworld breeding calculator website. You pick your target pal and the passives you want, and it lays out the exact breeding plan and realistic odds instead of you guessing. Once you've farmed a batch of aura pals with this route, that's the tool I'd run them through to figure out your breeding path. Links in the description. Now let's get into the spots. This farm works right where Grizzbolt, Mossanda Lux, and Duralid normally spawn. There are 3 spots close together, I've marked them with stars on the map, where pals with a blue World Tree aura can show up instead of the usual spawns. Here's the route. Spot 1. Start here and head west down the slope. This is spawn spot 1, and look, already got one. Spot 2. Keep going west. Spot 2 is right next to this campsite, roughly in the middle of the route. Spot 3. Continue west one more time for spot 3. I like to push a little further past this point, just far enough to leave render range, because that resets the middle spot and gives it another chance to spawn an aura pal. Then turn around, go all the way east back to spot 1, and push slightly past it too, just below the slope. That resets the middle spot again from the other direction. That's the whole loop. Back and forth in a straight line, 3 chances per pass. A fast mount helps here, just not so fast that you blow past a spawn without noticing. How to spot them. You don't need to rely on the aura alone. These pals are level 80 and simply don't belong here. They'll look out of place next to the normal Grizzbolts and Duralids around them. And don't forget to look up. Some spawn flying, like this one I almost missed. On the RNG. This is pure luck. On average, you're looking at 1 aura pal every 2 to 3 minutes, but it swings both ways. I had one stretch where I waited 4 minutes for a single spawn, and later hit 5 aura pals in under 2 minutes, plus a memog in the mix. Once you've done a few laps, you'll start recognizing the normal spawns well enough that if one of them is just missing, there's a good chance a memog took its place. Why it's worth it beyond the passives. These pals also drop relics at a much higher rate than normal. The Glistening Ancient Relic, the rarest in the game, only drops from regular pals at 2%. From an aura pal, that jumps to 25%, and even higher with the right pal boosting drops in your party. Since the spawns are random, I don't try to optimize for everything at once. I run Katress and Blazehowl Noct for extra dog coins if a memog shows up, and any neutral pal spawn just means bonus relics on top. I'd also recommend a Bulldozer in your party. The electric pals here get aggressive and it cuts their damage and makes you immune to electrify. And don't forget to craft saddles so your partner skills are actually active while you ride the loop. If you're still gearing up your endgame party, this loop is one of the easiest ways to get World Tree passives without touching implants. Just breed them down from the pals you catch here. And once you've got a batch of aura pals in your box, don't just guess which passives to stack. Run them through the passive skill planner I mentioned earlier at palworldbreedingscalculator.com. Plug in your target pal and passives, and it'll map out the exact breeding plan for you. If this route saved you some time, drop a like so more people searching for this find it. Subscribe if you want the next guide when it's out. Thanks for watching.